Greetings, fellow humans. I'm tinkering with stuff here on the YouTubes. That means that I'm actually going to be sharing my live feed, and I'm doing this super sloppily, and I don't care. The idea is for you to see that I'm tinkering with stuff, and I will be sharing in different places just so that you can hop on here and I can catch up with you. It's been a while since I did a video, 2 months, and before that it's been 6 months. Expect that to be changing soon. Not sure, not going to guarantee any specific length, but right now you're going to see me tinkering and be very sloppy. So that means that I'm going to switch to Twitter and share my live. So I'm live on my booktube. And this is just to share with you the process and how sloppy it can be. I could do this more organized, but rather than wait another week or another day, etc., I'm just ham-fisting it because why not? Live on my booktube and author channel, talking writer stuff and catching up. I will also be drinking water. I finished my tea. This is brave of me to be doing this live right now because I just had a long panel. I drank a lot of tea, a lot of water, so we'll see if I have to cut it short. And writing community. Writers of Instagram. There's left. Writers of Twitter. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to send it. And then we can finally talk about what the hell I'm doing. And again, as you can see, this is extremely sophisticated. It's super well planned out. It is what it is. You know what? I'm even going to share this on my LinkedIn because LinkedIn is a curious little thing, curious little platform that sometimes works and sometimes just spams the living hell out of you. So I think I shared it everywhere. I don't expect many people to see that this is going on live. We'll see if doing this as ham-fistedly as I'm doing it yields any results and anyone watches. But this is just me throwing stuff to the wing, to the ether. So, how you been? It's been a while. My name is JD Estrada. I'm the author of The Human Cycle, that includes Only Human and Shadow of a Human. I am the author of 19 books that have been published, and there are several more that are coming. So by all means, if you're interested in what I have to say and write, keep your eyes posted to this channel and all of my channels because there's a lot of stuff that's going to be going down. I really hope that the audio is working. We shall find out when I see the playback and if I have to delete this or not. So, okay, off the get-go. What will I be doing this week that is so fun that I'm hopping on here and trying to get my ducks in a row and stuff like that? So, if you've seen my Instagram includes a lot of random stuff because I like to keep it random. Why not? Apart from keeping it random, I do taste tests, and this taste test is coming Wednesday, June something. I don't even know the date. That's how disorganized I am. I'm winging. I love chicken wings, and I'm winging it. I'm going to be doing a taste test of this. I just got through being on a live panel with my Go Indie Now peeps. And this is turkey dinner plus apple pie and coffee candy corn. If that sounds like a bad idea, it also sounds like good entertainment. How this package is made makes no sense because it says turkey dinner, apple pie, and coffee candy corn, but the flavors that are promoted are green beans, roasted turkey, cranberry sauce, and stuffing. So why am I subjecting myself to this apart for your entertainment? So that we can talk about 2020. 2020 is the all-English version of my bilingual collection 2020, which I released in 2016. For the longest time, people have not been, I go to events, I explain the concept and what I did with that, and people get excited and stuff. And they tune in and they buy the book. But a lot of people, since they either don't know English or don't know Spanish, they don't hop on the 2020 drill. I've also been asked for my books in Spanish on numerous occasions. So baby steps for JD. I began with the bilingual collection. I realized that I write Spanish very, very Puerto Rican, and that a translator is not going to help me much at all. At all. So but it was a very interesting exercise. I'll talk more about this on Wednesday. And being able to land on something that works in English when you worked on it originally in Spanish, you have to rewire it and rethink it pretty much. So that was pretty cool. As advertised, I said that we were going to be catching up. And so what have I been doing the first half of the year? Because we're almost at the midway mark. I will be doing a couple of videos talking about the mid-year freak out tag and stuff like that, because I'm not freaking out. I'm doing my thing. I'm enjoying myself. I think I have the right to enjoy myself. And I think, people have the right to enjoy themselves and do whatever works. So upcoming projects and stuff that I'm working on, and stuff that you can expect in the upcoming months. I will be more organized with how I promote these future works. Why? Because the main thing for this one, I wanted to maintain my tradition of releasing something on Mother's Day. It's a tradition that I've kept for 7 years, and it's something that I pretend to keep at for the rest of my life. So as long as I live, there's going to be a release once a year from me. And that is the goal. And that's not an easy goal to maintain, but it is what it is. So some people have asked me about in the future projects, what I'm doing, what I'm going to be getting on. I'm going to even take off my glasses for this so that we can be relaxed, because my notes are minimal. I expect to need my glasses in the future. If I see a comment pop up, which would be a miracle since I did not advertise this at all, I'll put on my glasses. But so you can get hazy-eyed me. So first up is a Spanish horror short story collection that I've been working on for a while. Where did this come from? A while back, the wonderful people from Libros Acon, which is a Puerto Rican small publisher, the co-founders, Angeliciana and Melvin Rodriguez, they invited me to contribute a short story to their collection, No Cierre los Ojos Dos. I had never written horror. I do have horror elements in my urban fantasy work and in glimpses of there, but I'd never gone full horror, because why? So I went full horror and I wanted to see what happened. And I got 3 short stories and I submitted one. They enjoyed it. They published it. People were like, wow, that was cool. So that means I already had 3 short stories. So that's a pretty good dent into a collection. So I got to writing. Then I wrote some more. I had some ideas. I wrote some more. I finally finished the first draft. So right now I am in the midst of editing I'm going to do 3 passes of editing, then share with people for beta readers. So si eres beta lector and you're interested in reading me in Spanish, keep an eye out for that. I did mention that this coming Wednesday, I'm going to be talking about this, which is the all English version of 2020. That also means that I'm working on the all Spanish version. That is also upcoming. Something that I'm very excited to release. Does that mean that I've published nonfiction and poetry as well? Does that mean that there's going to be Spanish stuff in those categories? Damn right. There's going to be a Spanish poetry collection that I'm compiling from several poems that I've written throughout the years, and several new titles that I already wrote. And it's just going to be, focus on that and get it done, transcribe, edit, give it a little pizzazz, a little flavor, and make it work. So that's poetry, that's nonfiction. And there's also going to be an English nonfiction at some point. For your peace of mind and my peace of mind as well, I will also be focusing on one project at a time, maybe two if one is editing, the other's transcribing and translating, and another one is design, which is my current situation. So right now I am editing that Spanish horror short story collection that I will not say the title just yet until it's further along and it's closer to release date. Second off, 2020, it's just a Spanish version of 2020. So I'm gonna be releasing that soon. I am still pending to translate a couple of pieces. I'm not exactly sure how many. I think I'm short 6 or 7 for a collection that has 40 pieces. That means that I am well over halfway through. So once I finish the translation, what I do is that then after I read it, I delete any original trace from the original text, and then I focus on the language that I'm working on. That's the process that I did for 2020. I'm going to be talking about that and just working on translations this coming week. So we'll see how that goes. What else? So yeah, that's poetry, nonfiction, 2020. Recent events have invited me to retake the pencil because I write poetry in pencil. I will be releasing a poetry collection. Not sure how long it's going to take me. There's a lot of stuff on my mind. And, writing is therapeutic and cathartic. So why not indulge in that? So I'm going to be working on that as well. For the Daydreams on the Sherbet Shore, I'm working to re-release the first volume with a couple of new additions and a couple of edits that I thought were important to include and just make it a bit more full. And the second volume, I am in the process of editing. I parked that so that I can finish with the others that I'm editing and I'm transcribing and I'm doing stuff with that so that I can focus when it comes time to focus on that one, I'll just have a clean slate and I won't have a jumble in my brain. So Daydreams on the Sherbet Shore Volume 2 is coming along. Spanish horror short story is coming along. All Spanish version of 2020 is coming along. English poetry, it's coming along. I didn't have any plans to do poetry and it just came about. And I'm just gonna ride that wave. Margarita. Hello, Margaret. If you have any questions about any of my projects or about my shenanigans, by all means, let me know. You missed the part of the live where I said this. I'm going to be going live on Wednesday. And since you enjoy my taste test, I'm going to be trying this random piece of whatever. And I'm going to be talking about 2020. Sherbet shenanigans. And you're going to a bookstore. Yes, buy something. Enjoy it. Some people, I'm going back to catching up on the projects and what I'm working on and what I will be working on. I have a couple of chapters that I haven't transcribed for Beyond Human. I will be transcribing that soon and just eventually retaking that project. Sorry, it's taking forever. It is candy corn. It is turkey dinner and apple pie and coffee. And the flavors that are advertised on the cover are green beans, roasted turkey, cranberry sauce, and stuffing. So in terms of entertainment, it should be an entertaining live on Wednesday. I'll probably go live at 7 p.m. Sounds like a good time. 7 p.m. on Wednesday. Oh, I'm not skeptical. I know it's gonna be awful. But so that people see me talk about my books. So talk about the collections and whatnot. I am also working on several short stories, English short stories. Will I be submitting them to any sort of contest? I don't know. I'm not focused on contests for that. Oh yeah, it's going to be off. So that people, that looks like kind of go out. But So I'm also doing this live to tinker around with StreamYard a bit and just try to refamiliarize myself with it. Hello, Lauren. How you doing? Refamiliarize myself with StreamYard because I do plan on doing a couple things. I got to work on my ums and not have as many ums. What other projects am I working on? So yeah, I already have slated the next 3 short stories that I'm going to be working on. And I have the notes for one short story that I haven't written yet. The notes for the short story are 6 pages long. So basically, I just have to flesh out my notes and I have a short story done. I bet. I'm trying to keep up with everyone. It's pretty impossible, but I will be writing to you because I do want to have you on the channel. I want to have several people on the channel and just do that for fun. Looking for a night that works for me, time that's not too hectic, time. As for the novella, no, the short story collection, what I just mentioned about the short story that has a lot of notes, sounds like a novella. The Spanish short story collection actually has a novella in it. It started out as a short story, and suddenly there's like 7 chapters, and it's like this is a short novel, man. It's really interesting how that project just evolved, and yeah. So I've been very busy. I've been keeping myself very busy. But not overdoing it. I think that the lesson this year is not to overdo it. Don't think that I'm going to be here on every single day. Don't think I'm gonna post nonstop everywhere because no. I'm enjoying myself. I'm enjoying diving back into projects. I have the headphones and I have my microphone. Look at my microphone, just to try something different. I'm still tethered to the computer, but I still haven't gotten into the AirPod thing. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Yes, Lauren, the story notes can be lengthy, but I have another short story that the notes are about 10 bullets, and it's just going to be more free flowing. I vary how I work on short stories and stories in general in terms of how many notes I take. If I have if it's already really fleshed out, I learned a long time ago that sometimes getting a capture tool and learning to capture the ideas as much as possible helps me. Even if I scrap half of it, it just helps me go along with the story and whatever I'm developing. No worries. Thank you for stopping by. Enjoy the bookstore. We'll be in touch, and I will be writing soon. And need more tips. And I am actually reaching out to several people for help because sometimes you need a little help from your friends. What else? I will be doing videos in Spanish. So how am I going to work around that? Because I have 2 distinct audiences that read me and listen to me in English and read me and listen to me in Spanish. So I might combine that. Oh, by the way, I have to put this on. Yes, if you're watching this, no matter when you're watching this, hit that like button. Click like, subscribe. Hopefully there's going to be a lot more activity soon. And I have stuff to share about me, my writing, and the writing of several other indie author friends, because why not? That's the mantra for a lot of things, because why not? So talked about all the collections, all the stuff. Right now, I'm mostly focusing on the horror short story collection. I'm also doing the translation. Those are the 2 main projects. I will take a screenshot for the next time that I show my progress so that you can see what I'm working on and just expand on that a bit. And yeah, take this opportunity to say that I'm going to be doing other stuff. Amazon's being so wonderful that we have to evolve and work beyond the limitations that they're offering. Oh yeah. I'm working on a song that's called "Because Why Not." It's something that I have. It's something that I've said often throughout the years. Um, sometimes you got to throw caution to the wind and go for it. It's good stuff. So, I will be talking about a couple of things on BookTube. I will be taking notes and taking requests. I'm not sure how much I'm going to be following up on that, but everything's possible. And just to be a bit more active here and do other stuff just to keep myself out of trouble. That's always a good thing. The list is long of what I've already shared. And yeah, I'm not going to keep sharing stuff because then people go like, oh, you're working on too many things, which I agree. That could be the case. But since I already told you that I'm focusing on 3 things. I'm editing short story collection. I'm translating the English pieces of 2020. And I am working with artists on the Daydreams on the Shepherd Shore. Hopefully that'll be done sooner rather than later. But there is momentum and there is movement. So I'm very happy about that. For those of you that don't know, let me get a copy. These are the Daydreams on the Shepherd Shore. This is the first volume. These are middle grade short stories. They're whimsical, they're silly, they're cheeky, they're fun. Sorry for that rub. Here is episode 3.2, a trip to the Kung Fu Circus. So if you've ever wondered what a Kung Fu circus would be like, it's a short story with that. And yeah, that's about it. I've already waffled for like 21 minutes and you guys got stuff to do. So if you have any questions, by all means, use that sexy comment section down below once this live is done. And hopefully expect more stuff from me in the coming days, weeks, months, and years. So until next time, much love, peace, love, and Maki rolls. Click that like and subscribe button and give your best because why not?